I have just a few announcements to make. Next Friday, I was invited to do a Zoom interview with some online spiritual magazine. So I think that's kind of nice because they found my website, they liked what they read and saw there, and they got in touch with me asking if I would do the interview. I said, great. So it's going to be next Friday. I don't know when it'll be downloaded on their website, but it shouldn't take too long. And then on Saturday, next Saturday, I'm going to go away for 6 days or something. I need a vacation. I'm so tired. Hate to admit it, but I am tired. And so I'm going to go away for a bunch of days and just take a vacation. I'll be back for the retreat. And we'll be back for the retreat. Does anyone have a question they'd like to ask? It's
Very
not.
much.
Yes, Paul. Do you have a question?
Yes, I do. Um, a lot of folks have um, very strong emotions about high energy events like the Mercury in retrograde and even this eclipse that is coming up. What it's obviously a lot of energy, but how better to be in relationship with these high energy events?
Well, just relax and let it do its thing. I mean, look, when Mercury, it's coming up soon, isn't it? At some point, or is it in Mercury in retrograde now, or what? We're in retrograde. Yeah, it kind of feels like it. There's nothing I can do about that. You understand? All I can do is get as quiet and relaxed in myself as deeply as possible and allow the energy of that type of thing to work on me. It's not a time to sign major contracts. I wouldn't suggest getting married when Mercury is in retrograde. I mean, it's a time to just retreat a little bit and let the energy of, the that energy work on you. It's kind of an astrological thing. It's movement of the planets, and there's a lot of energy. Well, if you just kind of get laid back a little bit and relax deeply inside yourself, that energy will help you to grow. I mean, it's the same. I mean, the eclipse, I just bought those glasses. I'm quite blinded by it. But, I mean, look, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Anything that happens in the objective world that's powerful, that's strong, it's a manifestation of that kind of intensity that it's inside each and every one of us. Now, we need to learn how to focus that intensity, in this double breathing exercise below the navel and keeping the heart open, the mind quiet. Then that energy can work on us. And it's a very good thing to have work on us. But there's so much powerful energy in the world. I mean, between wars and famine and politics and economics and money and blah, blah, there's so much energy in the world. And all of it can work for us if we don't wind up fighting it or trying to manipulate it, or just open and take it inside as if it's Shakti and allow it to become part of the chakra system. It will transform you inside. I mean, I gave up years ago trying to combat Mercury and retrograde. Now I just laugh. So what am I going to do? Nine things go wrong in a half hour. All right, okay, fine. Everything doesn't have to be right all the time. It can be wrong also. Yeah. And just relax. Please, Raina, try to sit up with your, unfold your arms, please. Hello? You're blocking the energy from coming into you. Everything doesn't have to be right all the time. Another good thing for one of my t-shirts, everything doesn't have to be right all the time. And we just have to relax and accept the fact that there are things like Mercury in retrograde, there are things like eclipses, there are things like wars, there are things like, financial struggles that we have and relationship struggles that we have, that these things exist. And instead of battling with them all the time, just relax. Let the power of the moment really change you inside and help you to grow inside. And to get that strength inside where you can transform whatever is going on in the world around you into a spiritual life. And I wouldn't get out in your cheerleading costume when Mercury goes into retrograde. Or, somebody's. You know, I mean, that's the way. After all these years of doing Rudy's practice, that I approach these things. Sometimes I think I'm getting too laid back, but it seems to work. So every time I go through these things, I come out of them on a much different level than myself.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome, Bob. You see, we're trained from such an early age to be right, to fight with the world about our rightness. And things like Mercury and retrograde and maybe even eclipses, they come around and tell us you're not right all the time. Accept it, grow with it, allow it to teach you how to be wrong, how to make mistakes, how to grow from your mistakes, how to learn important things because you make mistakes. And I think that's as important as anything else. Learning that helps you get over a lot of blocks in yourself. And I think probably the fastest path to hell is rightness, having to be right all the time. It just paves a pathway to hell. And I don't even care if you're right all the time. It's good to say, okay, let me listen to somebody else. learn from learn what other people have to teach me. Does anyone else have a question? Is Mercury really in retrograde? Yeah, well, interesting because so many good things happened today. It just be me just chilling out here that's allowing energy to work. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Okay, thank you. God bless you all. Thank you. I always say, look, I can't ever kid myself. I need to come here and do this with all of you. It's truly an amazing way to grow in life. And I'm just grateful to God that it's provided this amazing meditation practice that touches on truths like nothing I've ever experienced in my life. So it's sacred. It's a gift. Honor it. We should all honor, what Rudy left us, this meditation practice. Ask nothing except that you grow. That's all it asks. Get closer to God. And not only does it ask it, it gives you the tools on how to do it. And that to me was the most amazing thing, because before I met Rudy, I don't know how many yogis and rishis and swamis and priests and rabbis I used to go trying to get an answer. And they'd all say, love, peace, and eat vegetables and stuff like that. Well, how do I get my mind from being crazy? How do I get quiet inside? Nobody ever had an answer. And then I met Rudy. He said, well, bring your attention below the navel, train yourself to stay focused there. Your mind will get quiet. It's true. Okay. God bless you all. Thank you. And there'll be class tomorrow evening. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stuart.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart. Good night.
Thanks,
Good night.
Dad.
You're welcome.